birthday.
Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon broadcast. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the good news about Lou Williams recovered and ready to get back into the thick of things.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys stepped up in his absence.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Charlotte's head coach for a moment. He told me it's a fun challenge, trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No secret about that. I mean, when they're able to get into a rhythm shooting the ball, they can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Andrew Nicholson, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Lee. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Lance Thomas comes in for Harkless, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Okay, what crapper's watching?
On the wing, Batum, all alone.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
There's the feed to Freak. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Zeller. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Here's Lynn. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line thus far, percent on the season. Outstanding.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. So for the Lakers right now, Little, he's in at power forward. Brian is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Ryan Hollins. And it's Harkless in at the 3. There's the pick. Lee kicks to Zeller, and stolen by Hollins. Lee against Williams. Over in the corner, Harkless. A three-pointer off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Lynn kicks to Batum. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. That's 7 points for Nicholas Batum. Lakers trail by 10. Now Kobe. He had 19 points in the win against Miami. Here's Little. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Charlotte has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Lynn's shot is off.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
It's tipped and stolen by Zeller. And
what?
Here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. And he gets the bucket. Batum's got 9 points.
I did.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Charlotte leading by 10. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And
shut up.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. And Roy, what do you think the team needs to do coming up in the second half?
I think we can take care of the ball on the offensive end.
Bianca's job. I said no, it's Bianca's job. Shut up.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close.
No, I know, I won't. Oh!
Oscar. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to Minnesota.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
We got Andrew Nicholson.
Yeah.
Kemba Walker is out there with Lee. Then there's Batum, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hornets 5. He's off on the second. Nicholson's got his first points of the night.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
Randall, a screen on Walker. To the middle, off the pick. And Jefferson sends it back. And a fast break now for the Hornets. That drops. 7 points now in the game for Walker.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Hornets leading by 16. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside for Batum, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Russell. That's tipped. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. 5th best, Kobe Bryant.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat
So
out
who's watching this?
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Cody Zeller comes in for Nicholson, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Lee. And then for the Lakers, Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Lance Thomas comes in for Harkless, and Lewis Williams subbed in for Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, that's for 2. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D. He kicks to Zeller. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right, you got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Russell against Walker. Here's Little. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's exactly
What, mother?
they're going for on that shot.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Outside, Batum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. That's 7 points for Al Jefferson. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Miami Heat.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Yeah. That's retake.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear...
Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets. Nicholson comes in for Nicholas Batum. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. So for the Lakers right now, Little in at the 4 spot. Young is out there with Kobe. Then there's Ryan Hollins. And it's Harkless in at small forward.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but in that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Pause, dishes to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Walker, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Inside. That shot's good from Hart.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Walker against Bryant. Young in the corner. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Hollins, covered by Humphries. Russell passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Russell against Walker. Russell with the bucket.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
To the inside. Up off the screen. That shot's good from Hart.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Hollins. He dishes it to Kobe. That 3 off the mark.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Russell. They double him with Freak. And Zeller kicks to Humphries. And stolen by Hollins. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Bargnani is checked in for Zeller. And the Lakers also making a switch. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ryan Hollins. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he's good on the second. Walker with it. Kicks it to Bargnani. Now, here is Humphries. Clock at 6. Back to Bargnani. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside, Kobe. To the paint. It's tipped. Humphries with the steal. And here's Walker. And a foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. Thomas checked in for the Lakers. Outside, Walker. The dish now to Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Feeds to Hibbert. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that one falls for Hibbert. And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Here's Walker. To the left wing. Here's Bargnani. Takes it off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one.
You got to forget about that one.
Andrea, congratulations on the win. What was the biggest difference maker for the team?
I think we got a lot of enthusiasm from the defensive part of the game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Nicholas Batum.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
we're going to get up and down now. I need you all to compete at a high level. Coaches.
Yeah! Woo! Louis, you're being a chicken. Alright guys, I gotta go to the shower. Well, yeah, I gotta go. And I'll see you next time. And go check out my friend's channel. I want your channel. And have your friends subscribe to him. See you next time.